Welcome, Hot Wheels race fans, to another exciting installment of Hot Wheels New versus Vintage Destruction Derby of Doom. Number 3. And there's a lot of excitement in the air today as the racers will fly down a steep track, vying to become the first one to reach the finish, if they can finish it all, to advance to the semifinals, and then the final, to become the champion of the Destruction Derby of Doom. Number 3. Now, before the spectacle begins, we'll have a quick review of the speedway, or, if you will, the crashway. And there's no better place to start than at the beginning. And the beginning of the race is the 4-lane departure of Dread. When the vehicles are released, they will plunge down a steep mountain, the Zoom of Doom, where they will reach speeds in excess of 500 miles per hour before they come to the first obstacle, the drop of death. The vehicles will fly through the air, dropping down over 1,000 feet. And if they stay on the track, then they will have to deal with merger mayhem. The vehicles will collide and try to knock each other off the track while staying on themselves. They must stay on the track to qualify for advancement, and if they do stay on the track, then the first vehicle to cross the frightful finish line is the winner and advances to the next heat. As if that weren't excitement enough, after the finish, some vehicles won't be able to stop in time, which will send them careening out of control, violently crashing headlong into the pillow of compromise. Yes, so now that we've introduced the course, let's introduce the challengers, where you choose your champion. Hey Charlie, cue the crash metal music! Up first is heat number 1. In lane number 1, we have X-Scanner. In lane number 2, Cruise Ooze Coupe. In lane 3, Loop Coupe. Lane 4, Maelstrom. Racers, ready! All 4 vehicles have crashed off of the track, meaning that no one from this heat advances to the semifinal. Time for heat number 2. In lane number 1, we have Twinduction. In lane 2, Speed Blaster. In lane 3, Stock Car. And in lane 4, Crate Racer. Racers, ready! Twinduction gets the win-duction by skidding across the finish line upside down. Time for heat number 3. In lane 1, we have Blitz Speeder. In lane number 2, we have Open Roadster. In lane number 3, the 2006 Ford GT. In lane number 4, the 2001 Hummer H2 Concept. Racers, ready! The Ford flies and Roadster roars from behind, but Blitz Speeder speeds on to take the victory. Race fans, we're ready for heat number 4. In lane number 1, we have the F1 Racer. In lane 2, the Honda Racer. Lane 3, Boulevard Bruiser. And in lane 4, the 1969 Dodge Charger 500. Racers, ready! There are multiple smash-ups, but F1 Racer is the only vehicle to cross the finish line. All right, we're ready for heat number 5. In lane 1, we have the 1964 Buick Riviera. In lane number 2, Motocross. In lane 3, Asphalt Assault. And in lane number 4, Urban Agent. Racers, ready! There are several vehicles that have vaulted through the air, but none have stayed on the track to finish. Here we are, Hot Wheels fans. It's time for heat number 6. In lane 1, we have the Bull Whip. Lane 2, Formula 5000. In lane number 3, Chill Mill. And in lane number 4, the IROC Firebird. Racers, ready! Once again, there's complete carnage with vehicles flying like airplanes, but no one crossing the finish line. Alright, it's time for heat number 7. In lane 1, we have the RD02. In lane number 2, we have the 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata. In lane 3, we have the 2000 Chevy Suburban. In lane 4, Renan Rig. Racers, ready! It's pandemonium down on the track as more crashes mean there aren't enough heat winners to have a semi-final race. And we're all set for heat number 8. In lane 1, we have the 2010 Pro Stock Camaro. In lane 2, we have What For 2. And in lane 3, Arachno Rod. And in lane 4, Rescue Crane. Racers, ready! This is unprecedented, as 4 heats in a row have produced 0 winners. And we're ready with heat number 9. In lane 1, we have Time a Taxi. Lane 2, Black Widow. In lane 3, we have Rigger Motor. In lane 4, the 1969 Mercury Cyclone. Racers, ready! Black Widow surviving the destruction, just barely getting its nose across the line. But we finally have another winner. Race fans, we're all set with the final heat, heat number 10. In lane 1, we have the Mitsubishi Pajero. In lane number 2, the 1965 Pontiac GTO. In lane number 3, Rev Rod. And finally, in lane number 4, Sting Rod 2. Let's see what happens. Racers, ready! Oh no! Once again the carnage is absolute and no vehicles cross the finish! Hot Wheels race fans, we're ready with the final race. Because there weren't enough cars that finished, we will not have a semi-final, only a final race. In lane number 1, we have the Black Widow. In lane number 2, Blitz Speeder. In lane 3, F1 Racer. And in lane number 4, Twinduction. Who will be the champion? Racers, ready! The only car to finish the race crosses the line skidding on its side, but nonetheless, Black Widow has just become the new Destruction Derby of Doom number 3 champion!